think that Babel is not writing the story. He is writing the creative process. He doesn't write about that particular character. He writes about how he creates that particular character. You see what I mean? It's almost an account of his creative process more than it is an account of this reality. Then it's about creativity. And if it's about creativity, creativity is one of the highest forces that we can connect with, I think, in this world. Maybe there are higher forces that we can connect with in other worlds, but in this world, when we create, when we are creative, when our good seeds and bad seeds are at its highest, so to speak, as Vachtangoff would put it, then we are probably most alive, and we are alive in a very special sense. And I think that Babel probably inspires that kind of life in us, and by doing so changes us and makes us different, makes us artists, makes us creators, co-creators, and probably by doing that somewhat tempers with our DNA in a good sense. I think a lot of these artists of Babel's generation, the so-called Russian avant-garde artists, really believed in the creation of a new man, only not through ideological forces, but through artistic forces, tapping into hitherto kind of unknown capacities of the human being through creativity, through inspiring them to arise to certain heights of capabilities and possibilities that were unknown up till this point, and therefore evolve, grow, become a creative human, not just mundane human. Ultimately, I think that the humanity does progress, and the humanity does progress through culture. It may not happen as quickly so that we could measure it by some scientific devices and say, oh yes, 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 it works, it's real. So it is not idealistic in the long run, right? But to, of course, expect immediate results from it may be idealistic. So when you expect immediate results, it is idealistic. When you're speaking in the perspective, in the long perspective, that's probably how, if our far relative did not pick up the stick and didn't try to do something creative with it, we would still be monkey.